Oh, what a beautiful day. At age 76 and being able to be free to enjoy this incredible day, I have a word for it, mystical. That's my word for my collective feelings while I'm in the garden. Thinking for myself, reflecting on my own thoughts. To each his own. To me, this garden is amazing. Today my feelings were more reflective than other days. And be warned, the pictures you're about to see have nothing to do with my sharing of my thoughts. If you want to, turn off the sound and enjoy your own thoughts. But for today, my thoughts were on my experiences in Massachusetts. Massachusetts, being the first state for me to witness what being in America was all about, was good for me. I learned what a country should be. And here in the 21st century, having just experienced an insurrection, I know what this country ought to be. In Massachusetts, I had made friends that were of different heritage, yet they were all Americans. My friends were descendants of many different heritage. Irish, Italian, African Americans, Cape Verdeans, Native Americans, West Indians, Costa Ricans, Jews, and quite often of multiracial backgrounds. It was a time of Senator Edward Brooke, black American, Mrs. Brooke, his wife, of white Italian heritage. Get the picture? By the way, it was in Mashpee on the Cape that I witnessed my first powwow, and I ate my first quahog. Back then, I also thought that Massachusetts had more educated people than any other state, and quite frankly, I still do. Back then, I also thought that Massachusetts was the most liberal of all states, and having been to almost all the states, I am convinced that that is true. Most educated and most liberal of all the states. I now know why John F. Kennedy had such a difficult time grappling with the evils of the South. He had no frame of reference. The reality of the South, the evils of the South, the Jim Crow laws of the South, the murdering, the lynching, the dehumanization, must have all seemed like fiction to him. As a Roman Catholic from the North, that these brutalities had religious backings must have seemed unreal. Yet he did try. Many people still accuse Kennedy of not doing enough, but in his defense, he simply could not have internalized such hate and fear. And it continues even now. The engine that drove the South was incomprehensible to him. As for living, as Dave Clark, I was known as Alvin back then, and experiencing West Medford, Massachusetts, it was amazing. Being exposed to the brilliance of such minds as Warren Guy, Mabry Kuntz, and others, fishing the Mystic Lake, playing golf at the Woburn Golf Course, living next to the very affluent Winchester, going to Medford High School and playing soccer for Mr. Stillman. Meeting and making friends at Medford High seems normal to me. Because of being a student at Medford, I was rubbing elbows with the likes of Andover Academy, Phillips Academy, even if only in playing soccer. It was amazing. It was great. I honestly thought this was reflective of America. Then, in 1966, I joined the Navy. How could I have known that my adventure in the real American experience was about to begin? But that's for another video.